Hello class, hope all are doing safe and healthy. In this tutorial, we will be learning more SQL commands. Those who haven't watched the part 1, kindly do visit the link given in the description box, also displayed in the I button. Let's begin our tutorial. In part 1, we have seen or learned how to create a new database, how to access that database, how to create a new table, how to view the structure of the table, how can we insert the values into the table, also to display the table, also to display the specific columns. Today, we will see more commands related to SQL command, select statement. First, we will see how can we select specific rows. For that, we will be using where clause. It is actually used for giving condition for the selection of rows that has to be returned. That means you are filtering the table based on the condition satisfied. For that, the syntax is select the column names from table name where condition. Here, you will be specifying the condition. Suppose you are asked to display a query whose students, that means display all the student details whose age is greater than 10. So how we will write? Select star from student because it is asked to display all the details. So instead of specifying individual column, you have to specify star. So select star from student where age greater than 10. This greater than symbol, this is a relational operator. You are not supposed to write greater than. No, you have to use this symbol. So what are relational operators? The other name for relational operators is comparison operators. So in the name itself, it is used to compare the values. Based on the comparison, it will return the result either as true or false. And the following are the SQL relational operators: equal, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and not equal to. Here, greater than or equal to means it will say either it could be greater than or equal to. Any of the condition it could be satisfied. Similar way, less than or equal to. There are another operator called logical operator. It is actually used to connect the search conditions. That means suppose you are having multiple conditions in your query, and if I just want to connect these conditions, we will be using logical operators. And there are mainly three logical operators: or, and not. Instead of or, we can use the symbol also, and we can use these two ampersand symbol, and not we can use this negation symbol. This is called the pipe symbol. What is or operator? That is, if you are having multiple condition, if any of the condition is satisfying to true, for that it will return the rows. And means if you are having multiple condition, all the conditions satisfied, only it will return the result set. Negation means opposite of what we are asking. When we want to use these logical operator together, the precedence or the priority is given to not operator. Then after that, and operator and or operator. So when we are using these three operator together, you have to solve this not operator condition. After that, you have to move to the and operator. After that, you have to move to the or operator. But by default, if it is given in the parenthesis or the bracket, that has to be solved because brackets are given more priority. Using distinct keyword. It is used to eliminate the duplicate data from a particular column. Here redundant stands for duplicate data. So how can we use, what is the syntax or the rule to write that one? Select distinct. What is that particular column name? From table name. If you're having the where condition, you can give the condition also. Where, what is the condition? So if I just want to select the distinct age or unique ages from the table student. So what is the column specified age? So select distinct age from student. When we are specifying a column, the column output will be as what we have given over here. Okay, what we are given over here. Suppose I just want to give an alias or alternate or different name for the output purposes, or the heading of the column has to be displayed as a different name while displaying the output. I can use the column aliases. For that we will be using as operator or as close. How we will be using? Select age as, and in this double quotes or single quote, you will be specifying what is the column name to be displayed. That's only for the output purpose. It's not permanent. So select age as student age from student. So in the double quotes, you specify what is the new column name to be displayed. If you want to give conditions on a range, we will be using between operator. That means the operator used to give a range of values. That is what between operators. What all values it will be returning the rows that will fall within that range. Here just keep it in mind, when I use the between operator, both the lower and upper values are also included in your output. It's inclusive. Okay, instead of between an operator, we can also use greater than or equal to and less than or equal to. That way you can use. That is relational and logical operator connecting. Instead of between and operator, the other operator we will be using is greater than or equal to and less than or equal to. That is the condition satisfying. So how we will be using the between operator? What is the syntax? Select what are the column names from table name, where column name between what is the lower range and what is the upper range. Suppose I just want to display the details of student whose age is between 10 and 12. How I will write? Select staff from student where age between 10 and 12. But in your paper, it can be applied like MCQ question. Can be given, the table will be given, and they will be asked to display the details of student between 10 and 12. And they will be giving certain options as the MCQ. They will be giving these option. They also might be giving another option like select staff from student where age greater than or equal to 10 and age less than or equal to 10. Sorry, age less than or equal to 12. That also satisfying. So both the conditions are selected, options are selected. So condition based on a range, you can also give not between operator. Suppose these values which is not falling between under these ranges will be shown or displayed by the not between operator. So it is reverse of that between operator. It will be returning the rows not satisfying the between condition. And instead of what is the condition of syntax, select column names from table name where column name not between what is the range, lower range and upper range. So if you don't want to display the student who are not falling between 10 and 12, you will be giving how? Select star from student where age not between 10 and 12. Conditions based on a list. For that we are using in operator. There will be a certain list of values, and if you want to select the values from that list of values, we will be using in operator. So those values which are matching inside that list, from that it will be returning the statement. For that, how we will be giving? Select column names from table name where column name in, and in the bracket this parenthesis you have to tell which all are the list of values. For example, I just want to display the student details whose age is either 10 or 11 or 12, you can give this condition. So select star from student where age in 10, 11, 12. So these all values matching are there in your table student. Those rows will be displayed. In operator is another name for multiple OR conditions. Instead of multiple OR condition, we are using which operator? In operator. So this statement, how can I write with the OR operator? Select star from student where age equal to 10 or age equal to 11 or age equal to 12. So if instead of multiple OR condition, those multiple OR operators can be replaced by what? A single operator in. That will be selecting the values from the list of values specified. The not in operator will be displaying the rows that are not specified in the list. For that, what is the syntax? Select column names from table name where column name not in the list of values. Suppose I want to display the students whose ages are not 10, 11 and 12. What we will do? Select star from student where age not in the list of value and what you have to specify 10, 11, 12. Don't forget that semicolon at the end. If you can give a condition based on the patterns, and for that we are using the operator like. Like is the operator used for pattern matching in SQL, and this pattern matching operator like will be having two wildcard symbols, that is percentage and underscore. Percentage will be denoting any substring, that means it can have any number of characters. Underscore will denote any character, that's a single character. It is denoted by a single character. Select, what is the syntax? Select the column names from table where column name like pattern string. Okay, select star from student. Suppose I just want to display the details of the student whose name contains the second letter as A. Second letter as A. So how I will do? Underscore. Underscore means the first character can be any character, but the second character should be A, because underscore, why I use underscore instead of percentage? Underscore is the wildcard symbol which denote a single character. So for the first character, I have written underscore. After that, what second character will be A, and remaining it can be of any percentage, any substring. So percentage. It should be given in single quotation mark. Then after that, semicolon. Searching for null. Suppose I didn't enter any value in my table in particular column or particular cell. It will be displayed as a null value. Null value stands for a column with no value. It's like a legal empty value, but it is not considered as 0. It's not equivalent to 0. So suppose I just want to check that null values in my table or in that particular column. We'll be using the operator is null. There is no, it's not a single word. There's a gap between is and null. So is null is the operator which is used to check the null value in a particular column. And for checking the null value, you cannot use that relational operators like equal and not equal. It will not work. You will not get the correct output. Okay. So for checking the null value, how to use is null. And what is the syntax? Select column names from table name where column name is null. Select star from student where name is null. So this query will display all the student details if the column name is having any null value or an empty value. Those student details will be displayed. If you want to search the column or the table with the non-null values, we have to use is not null operator. That is not null operator will work opposite of is null operator. So instead of that, you cannot, that's very clear, is not null or is null, you cannot use any of the relational operators. Okay, that you have to say in points only, and null means that column with no value. That also you have to keep it in mind. Here, instead of is null, we will be making it as is not null. So what it will do, it is the opposite of null, is null. That is, it will be displaying those values, that is not null values inside the columns. Now we will just see the practical illustration of this all commands what we have learned today. So I'm just opening a database. I'm having a school database in my system. For that, I'm just selecting a table. Inside that, I have created a table named employee. So select star from employee will be displaying all the data what we will be entered in that table. So these are the data which have the columns number, name, salary, zone, age, grade, department, and HRA. Now, first one is that we have learned the condition how to select specific row. That is how to apply the where condition. Suppose my query is to display all the student details whose age is less than 25 or less than 30. Query is to display all the employees whose age is less than 30. So what we will do? So in your query it is asked like display all the employees. So you have to use select star. So select star from employee, that is common. Now we have to apply the condition. So for that we have to use the where clause, where, which is the column you want to check age. So age equal to, not equal to, less than 30. See, from this, whose all are age less than 30, that details have been displayed. Suppose I just don't want all the columns to be displayed. What you will do? The specific columns you can say select. I just want only name and salary. Select name, comma, salary from employee. That's the name of the table, where age less than 30. So you can see only those employees' name and salary are displayed. And here also we have given the condition, that is less than 30. Suppose my question is like to display the details of employees who are in the west zone. So what we have to do? Select star from employee, where zone, that's a column name, equal to west. So here when we are giving a string, we have to give either in a single quote or double quote. So you can see these are the two employees working in the west zone. So that will be displayed. Okay, these all are the relational operator. Suppose I just want to do department is equal to 10 or department or salary is equal to this much, greater than or equal to 30,000 or 35,000. To display the details of the employees, select staff from employee, where salary, that's the name of the column, greater than or equal to 40,000. So here I have given both the syntax, that is greater than or equal to. It will display all the salaries of the employees which is greater than 40 and whose employee is having salary equal to 40,000 also will be displayed. So you can see these are the employees. There is no 40,000, so you cannot see. If I have instead of that, if I give like greater than or equal to 42,000, you can see that 42,000 also will be displayed. So this is how we will be using relational operator. So if I just want to display the employees whose zone is not south. So what is that? Select star from employee where zone. What is the symbol for not equal to 2? Greater than symbol south. So you can see other than south, all the other zones are displayed. So this is how we will be giving the where condition. Next thing is that you want to display the unique employees whose or you want to display the employees with the unique departments, okay, or distinct department if you want to select. So how we will be selecting? Select distinct department from employee. So what you can see, these are the distinct department 10, 20, 30. Even though it is repeated many times, distinct will eliminate the duplicate data and only one time will be repeated. So what is the need for the distinct keyword? It will eliminate the duplicate data and it will only display the unique data. If I want to display the distinct zone, what we have to give? Select distinct zone from employee. You can see these are the distinct zone. Even though many times the zones are repeated, that are not showing, only one time the data will be displayed. So what is the need for distinct keyword? It will eliminate the duplicates. It will eliminate the duplicates. Next function is like a condition based on ranges. Suppose I want to display the salary in between these many elements. So first we will just go to the main table, select star from employee. Suppose I want to display the details of employees whose salary range from 40,000 to 45,000. So what is the condition? Select star from employee where salary between 40,000 and 45,000. So what it will be doing? What all are the in the range of 40,000 and 45,000, that details will be displayed. Keep it in mind, this 40,000 is also included in the detail, 45,000 also included. You cannot see 40,000 because in our data, original data doesn't have the salary of with the 40,000. But the 45,000 you can see it is displayed. So what is that? For the range, what you will do? It will be displaying what is the operator we have to use? Between. So what it will do? It will display the rows that comes within that particular range. If you don't want to display that, if you want to do the opposite, what you will do? Instead of that, if you don't want to display the employees whose salary is in between this and this, you have to add not between. Instead of between, what we have to specify? Not between. So it will be doing opposite. You can see without that, what is not coming under 40,000 and 45,000 will be displayed over here. So what is the command? Select star from employee where salary not between 40,000 and 45,000. Suppose I want to display the employees who are in the zone north, west, and south. For that, condition based on list we can use. So how we will give? Select star from employee where zone in what we will give? North, comma, west. I think west I have told. North, west, and south we will do. North, west, comma, south. Then after that we close. So it will display the employees whose details are coming, whose zone is in north, west, and south. Remaining it will not be displaying. So these many employees are coming from west, north, and south zone. If I say if I don't want to display these employees, I want to display who are not in north, west, and south zone, what we have to use? We can use like which operator? Instead of in, we have to use not in operator. Just keep it in mind, this in operator is used instead of multiple or condition. So other than north, west, and south, what are the other zones available? Center and east, that will be displayed with the not in operator. Another thing it was asked was like column aliases. That means if you want to give the alternate name. Suppose this is my name, isn't it? This is name. I want to display as employee name. Okay, how I will give, or I want to, instead of this number, I just want to display as employee ID. So how I will give? I have to give the alias name. Select number as what? How we want to display? We want to display as EMP ID, comma. If I just want to display name as employee name, this is only for the output purposes. From employee. So you can see instead of number, the alternate name or alias name appear as the column heading. These all are for the output purposes. So for giving the alias name, what is the operator or the clause we have to use? You have to give as. So here you have to give the proper original column name. Then after that as, and in double quotes you have to specify what is the new column name or to be displayed. Next thing, if I just want to display condition based on pattern matching, if I just want to do like pattern matching, I want to display the employees whose name is starting with A. Okay, for that we are having like operator for pattern matching, and it is having two wildcard symbols, which are they? Percentage and underscore. Percentage will denote any number of substring, whereas underscore will denote a single character. So my query is that to display the employee details whose name is starting with A. So how I will do? Select star from employee where name like, what is that? Starting letter should be A. So A should come first. After that it can be any substring. So what you have to give percentage. And after that single quote close, or double quote also no issue, semicolon. I don't have any employee name starting with A. So I will just try with this whose names are starting with M. So if I give M, what is that? Those employee names starting with M are displayed. You can see. Suppose I just want to display the employee whose name is having exactly 4 characters. I need only 4 characters. So what we will do? Select star from employee where name like, so you needed 4 characters, so single quote open or double quote you can open. So underscore for first character, second underscore for the second character, third underscore for the third character, fourth underscore for the fourth character, after that close, then semicolon. You can see this is the only name which contain 4 characters. Suppose I just want to display the names whose second character is O. Whose second character is O. So how we will do? Select star from employee where name like. So first character we don't know, but only one character. So what is the wildcard symbol we can use? Underscore. Second character is O, and remaining it can be any character. So you just see, you can see O as the second character. Suppose I just want to display the names whose name ends with the which is the table. Just we will go and see A, whose name ends with A. Okay. So what we will do? Select staff from employee where name like percentage starting. It can be of any substring, but it should end with A. So this is the string. Suppose I just wanted the first character should be M and the last character should be H. What we will be doing? Or can select star from employee where name like. So first character is M. Inside it can be of any character, but the last character should be H. So you will be getting this one as the output. Hope this pattern matching is clear. Okay, so percentage will denote any number of characters or any substring, whereas underscore will denote any character. That means single character, you can keep it in mind. So like is the operator used for pattern matching, and these are the two wildcard symbols. And for the exam also it is asked what is the difference between two wildcard symbols, percentage and underscore. So you can say that these are the operators coming under, symbols coming under the operator, like operator. This will match with the any substring, whereas other will match with any character, and you can give an example too. And this type of pattern matching question also came many times. Not only that, they will be asking us a case study pattern. Suppose a student named Daksh has created written a query to check whether the name is starting with the M. Okay, in that particular employee details, the name is starting with the M. But he got the wrong output, and the statement will be given like select staff from employee where name equal to M, or name equal to, it will be given M percentage. Okay, so the query will be given like the child has written a statement like this way. Select staff from employee because he want to display the details of the employee starting with M. Okay, where name equal to M percentage. Okay, M percentage. But he got the wrong output, or the output is mistake. There's an error in the code. You will be asked to correct the, find out the mistake, also rewrite the corrected code. So what we will do? When we are seeing this query, you can see a wildcard symbol over here. Okay, wildcard symbol will not work with a relational operator. So what was the mistake? This relational operator has to be avoided, removed, and what instead of that it should come which operator? Like operator. So you have to tell that this is the rewritten code. Name like. So you will get the answer. So these are the two questions appeared many times for the previous years. So, and you can easily score the mark. Now, next one is condition searching for a null value. Again, coming to the main table. So we will have the grade column is having null value. Okay. So if I say select star from employee where grade equal to null, whether it is working or not, we will check. You will get an empty set. Why? Null will not work again with the relational operator. Okay. This also will appear as a case study question. The child had written this code and he is not getting the correct output. What is the mistake? So mistake is what? Null will not work with this operator. For checking the availability of null, what we have to use? Instead of equal, what we have to use? We have to use is null. So these two values with the null are appeared. If I just want to display which is not null, what we want to do is not null. So there is no gap, there's a gap, one space gap. It's not a single word that you have to keep it in mind. So not null values, non-null values will be displayed. Here null values will be displayed. So what is a null also they can ask, is it equivalent to 0? No, it's like a legal empty value, that is wherever value is not entered, it is filled with a null. It's not equivalent to 0. So these are the various SQL functions related to select query. Okay, and we will hope these examples are clear for you. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for new videos. In the next section, we will discuss on alter table, update, delete, and drop commands. Stay blessed and happy. See you in the next section. Bye.